So I would like you to sit down and watch yourself. Mammoth crowd came out to support Obi Kwankwaso ticket. I don't know if Kwankwaso is going to partner with Peter Obi to deputize Peter Obi. Everybody was chanting Obi Peter Obi, Obi Kwankwaso, sorry. Kwankwaso invited Peter Obi, Seyi Makinde, Senator Seriake Dickson for Sallah celebration. Here is what they've got to say.
It is a political persecution. We have a law, and that law allows for people to be treated with dignity until they are found guilty. Let our law prevail. How do you tell somebody you're inviting him, he came back voluntarily in the country on his own, and you're treating him like somebody who's running away? No. Let the law follow its course. I've said it, I've written about it, and I continue to say so.
This is what Mama P has to say. She sent a strong warning to ADC. If they are not serious, Peter Obi and Kwankwaso will form coalition for NNPP.
God! They go cry! Somebody say pressure! ADC, you better open your eyes and act fast. You better open your eyes and act fast. Don't be cho. Now they see capacity. Did you people make a play am again? They know they bet this kind of love. Not very say my eyes, so you know, since I call finish this afternoon, I did malaria medicine, headache. I can't like that. I just wake up, I open my phone, the first thing I see is Kwankwasiyya. Peter Obi went to the north. This man can go to 36 states in 36 minutes. I think he went there to celebrate Sallah with them. He went to the north, almost see capacity. I don't want to say anything, but imagine. But the love from these two movements looks good on Nigerians. That's all I'm gonna say. The love from the Kwankwasiyya's movement and the obedient giants, it looks good on Nigeria. And that's all I'm gonna say. ADC, you better use your tongue. This is not mosquito be. It's my brother. What do you do? You know, let me do my video. Francis. ADC. You bet. Francis, you don't register for ADC. Why you never register? I bet you register tomorrow. Sure, you get your NIN. The only NIN they say they register. Everybody now they register. Looks good on Nigerians. See, Obi is their nemesis. Now why they send different types of distractions? That's why they are doing everything possible. But you see this right here, this is a signal. And I think the North are very stubborn people. Yes, I will tell you why. Because with everything they've done to this Kwankwaso, do you understand? Everything they've done to him, he's supposed to don't run away from Obi, just the way some southern and other region leaders are running away out of fear. The Northern people, we don't choose Obi, not Grill. They say they rather say they leave Obi. Kwankwasiyya! Say pressure. Let's go again. Kwankwasiyya! Pressure. It's coming. Hey, that great day. Hey, make us stand up. Kwankwaso! Pressure.
I'm 100% with you. You're a pillar in ADC. Because without you, there won't be ADC. I will welcome you. I'm sure also that my bless you, respect you, and welcome you instead of Kaduna. I'm looking forward to a very good business with you. And finally, be your excellency, the chief of the armed forces of the Inshallah. You showed the hospital. I didn't know you were coming. I was told at the very last minute. And I was sleeping, they said you were here. You can see my eyes. So you're highly welcome to Your Excellency. And as I said, you're a pillar in ADC. The APC government, they wanted to receive you because they don't have ADC. ADC has won the presidency. So
of a united Nigeria. You have to talk about what we call unity of this country. You talk about Kaduna. This is one state, one city, where you used to have the Muslims, the Christians, live as one. Everybody wanted to be part of Kaduna. And coming here, building their own, living in peace, in unity, secure. Today, it is not like that. Kaduna has become a hotspot of one of the insecure Nigeria. As you know, we've just recently been mentioned as one of the terrorist countries. And I think all you hear in Kaduna is bad news. They're either kidnapping these people or doing that. That is what we want to reverse. We want Kaduna to go back to what it used to be, a peaceful, loving society. A place where our farmers used to go to their farms to join. There's a reason why Nigeria, Food Bank of Industrial Importance in Kaduna, it is because we believe that we can do more, make more money from agriculture than we make from oil. And that we are going to rebuild that bank and ensure that it does what it's supposed to do. We want to work with the people of Kaduna in doing that. And I will start by holding hands with those of you from the governor, all those who are going to be in government here to do that. I assure you, like I've told my brother in private, we want presidents and people who want governors now, the people who have capacity to move around. So when there's a situation, they will come and visit Kaduna, see things for themselves. We want to end division in Nigeria. We don't want to hear issue of tribe or religion. Because as I say every day, no trust buys bread cheap. And no religion.
So this is what we are talking about. Kwankwaso and Peter Obi would have become the leaders of Nigeria today. Peter Obi would have become president, while Kwankwaso is the vice president. But in the build-up of that 2023 election, Kwankwaso was saying that he's a PhD degree holder, he's well experienced, he will not deputize anyone. As of now, as of today, Kwankwaso's in-law, who is the governor of Kano State, has left him behind. Decamped from NNPP and moved to APC. And it's not just that, all those loyal to him, his commissioners, SSA, he sacked them, or some of them voluntarily resigned. So the man is just on a move to destroy Kwankwaso's structure in Kano State. So I have just got to realize that every politician who wants to regain relevance, who wants to regain their political relevance, they will rally around Peter Obi. When they win, everybody will now turn against Peter Obi. The number one in my list is Atiku Abubakar. In the build-up of that 2023 election, he called Peter Obi an Hollywood actor, thought Peter Obi will not win anything. He was going to arrest Peter Obi. But we saw what happened a few months ago, how that he was making way for Peter Obi in ADC. Yes, he's having some issues that has to do with the government and APC, so he's arrested and all that. But we see Kwankwaso, if you ask Kwankwaso now to deputize Peter Obi, he will do it with all pleasure. What happened 2023? Well, we are not going to be deceived again. Peter Obi wouldn't work with him. The worst person, the main person that made Tinubu president is Atiku Abubakar. Atiku Abubakar clearly knows that it was the turn of the South, and there is no way another candidate to win, but he still went ahead to take PDP ticket. I can't say the primary election he won it. He took it because according to Shomole said he dollarized the PDP primary and won it because he has more dollars. That's not what I said. That's what Adams Oshomole said. So as in ADC now, Atiku Abubakar is ADC, and he is said to also win ADC primary election and fly ADC ticket, and will still lose, continue to lose, because he fails to understand Nigeria politics. He understands Nigeria politics, but he believes that he could win by much financial buoyancy and maybe more political power. That is not how Nigerian politics works. Tinubu waited for so many years, did his calculation, waited for the right time, and he came and said it was his turn. That statement, Emilokan, he made it even before winning APC primary, to tell you that the man has crossed his eyes and dot his T's. And he won. He is our president today, whether you like it or not. So I wouldn't want Peter Obi to stay in ADC. Yes, he's in ADC for now. If there's any part, maybe this NNPP, if Kwankwaso will agree that he will deputize Peter Obi should go to NNPP. I don't like this ADC, and I'm sure he's just there for some time. He will definitely go to a party of his choice. Maybe this NNPP. As long as Atiku Abubakar is in that same ADC, he is a registered, and he joined ADC before Peter Obi, he is ready to fly the ticket and still lose. So Peter Obi doesn't have a place in ADC. That's what I believe. And I know many other people will also see reasons to believe with me. Atiku has been contesting. Look at how Tinubu did it. He waited for the whole time, the right time. If Atiku Abubakar should understand Nigeria politics, what they should do is to support people like Obi and Kwankwaso to finish the remaining turn of the South, because the South has still more 4 years. Tinubu has finished 4 years. The South has 4 years. So any candidate from the North will never win. And we see we have 31 governors in APC currently. So it takes a strong candidate to even attempt to defeat Tinubu. It takes a strong candidate like Peter Obi joining forces with the likes of maybe El-Rufai or this Kwankwaso to even attempt to unseat Tinubu. If not, there is no way any northern candidate without people like Peter Obi will beat Tinubu. He has the structure we are talking about. Bola Tinubu and APC, they have it now. So this is Peter Obi in Kaduna. From Kano, or from Kaduna, he went to Kano. The man has been moving around. Tell me, have you ever seen Atiku Abubakar moving around to campaign? He doesn't campaign. He has his money. He has his politicians who are loyal to him, and they have not helped him win presidential election. Politics of Nigeria is grassroots politics. Atiku doesn't do that. The next year election is January. It's no longer February. This is April, and we're about to. By next week now, we will enter. April. This is March actually. By next week, we'll enter the month of April, and we'll be less than 10 or 11 months to the election. Atiku Abubakar is not campaigning. Nobody see him anywhere. Just wait until October. You see him moving around with his boys, moving around. And in the end, he will lose. So for me, I think Peter Obi should be careful with ADC, and I believe, with all the indication, he is not going to contest with the platform of ADC. He is not. He should look for a better party that he could fly, because he is the structure himself. I've said it before. With Peter Obi, Okada rider won Federal House of Assembly seat in Kaduna. His name is Matthew. A lot of people, governors, people rode at the back of Peter Obi to win election. State governor, Senate, House of Rep, but all of them now have just decamped to APC. So the man is a structure himself. He shouldn't join forces with ADC. In fact, there is one guy I'm going to allow you to watch the video. He said that Peter Obi, without Peter Obi, there is no ADC. In fact, APC is working to destabilize ADC. Anywhere they are having meeting now, there is violence. They make sure that the meeting doesn't hold. In Edo, in I don't know which other place that violence happened. We've seen in Edo State. I think in River State. In River State, Chibike Amechi was going for ADC meeting, and he was ambushed or attacked on the way. So there is violence everywhere. So he should not contest on that platform ADC. That's my own advice.